Hey.
Well, your mom is not one to talk, okay? I'm hiding in the guest room, you guys. I'm hiding in the guest room because my kids will not leave me alone.
Hey, that's me. This is new. Look at my shoes. They're cute and cool. They're like new. I'm cool. See you in school. I'm new. Yeah.
I thought you were going to be so excited, North. You're very hard to, impress, let me tell you.
How do you get your hamster?
Oh, you just... I moved. I'm sorry. I didn't know it would cause this much of a big deal. My makeup artists usually don't act this way.
Did you have a ton of fun? Yeah! Did you have the best day of your life? Yeah! It was the best day ever? Yeah!
You guys, I can't wait for it all. You guys know I love driver's license. Like she's in a box of tissues. Yes, I do. I listen to it all the time. Stop, North. Saint, don't we listen to it in the car all the time? Yes.
She says no pictures.
No surprise, please.
Oh! I got scared there.
The North was
ソニーソニー知って安心2つのオプション保険会社が示談交渉できないもらい事故の時弁護士
Hello,
に対応
Tomoya.
の費用や法律相談費用などを保証する弁護士特約車で向かった先でのまさかの怪我や身の回り品の破損も保証降りても特約2つのオプションでさらに安心ソニーソンコで検索
Gonna mow you
Takes
mountain.
a picture, and in that
I know.
picture is this ET.
In that picture is this ET. Iwama is not now.
Cause I was listening this morning on my own, thinking if I could, I'd be Kathy and make this.
Iwama is Niku
And the
Niku.
sun would always stay down, and there would be so much time for us.
It's time for us.
Time
For us.
My hands
Out
I wanna throw my cards down, making your name out
over.
but all my trains are here. Please don't be worried, no doubt I'll find you in a old crowd. So many things to say if you stay. So
Stay young.
I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere trying to do it at once. But oh my God, it's so hard. So stay with me 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my heart. Try to run on to because I want you to be the one.
So stay young.
I wanna say it like Simon
Did.
I wanna make my mother feel things. I wanna have the marching band. But right now it's just me and Steel String. You're only So when I miss you, it is slowly. Cause I'm doing good here, mostly on my own. Mostly on my own. I wanna throw my cards out, making your name my hometown. But all my chains are here, please don't be worried. No doubt I'll find you in the old crowd. So many things to say if you stay. So stay.
Young.
I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere. Trying to do it at once, but oh my God, I wanna be someone. So stay with me, 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my back. Trying to run on to because oh my God, I want you to be the one. So stay. And I promise I care. I know it's hard, know that I'm never there. But call me from the bathroom when you're low.
Oh.
We'll stay young until we wanna be old. Electric blankets so we're never cold. 'Cause you have always been my ticket home. And we stayed young. So
Stay
stay
young.
I know that I'm talking too much and I'll get nowhere. Trying to do it at once, but oh my God, I wanna be someone, be someone. So stay with me, 'cause I hope that it's you that I'll break my back. Trying to run on to because oh my God, I want you to be the one who stays.
Mm.
Good morning, Mark. I see you was rather upset when you came to Japan and no one had used
This wasn't how it's supposed to go.
your device.
I should be the one you're
Telling
dancing
one that they
with,
were okay
spinning
and
with a
right,
vodka
and
cold.
it seems it got you very
Everybody
upset
at
and
my
upset.
fingertips.
Well, Mark,
I was gonna get my and baby, you were meant to follow
don't worry,
me.
Mark.
And I was gonna act surprised, even though I know you wanted me. It's not like I've been crying.
I know
There's just smoke in my
eyes.
'Cause this ain't
No John Hughes movies. Guess the guy.
You look right through me every time you walk by. I keep waiting for the heartbreak music that's never gonna come. 'Cause if you
Don't want me. Don't you're not the one.
sitting on the bathroom floor, trying to get my composure back. Think I built it up too tall. Knew I should have worn my Adidas. Maybe if I reined it in, you wouldn't wanna kiss somebody else. You don't owe me anything, so I'm just gonna walk home by myself. And it's not like I've been crying, no. There's just smoke in my eyes. 'Cause this ain't no
John Hughes movie.
with a girl.
Guess the guy.
You look right
Through me and you walk by. Then you're not the one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, and then you're not the one. What am I gonna do?
Cause this ain't no John Hughes movie with a girl that's the guy.
then you're not the one. You're not the one. Then you're not the one. Your woman is.
Shopify を選択したことも、ナギの事業を成長させる一つの要因でした。あらゆる面で Shopify は機能を網羅しているので、非常に強力なパートナーだと思っています。例えば、再入荷の日には、公式オンラインストアにより多くの人が集まりますが、Shopify のサーバーであれば落ちることはありませんでした。スタートイベントなどの際には Shopify POS を使っています。Shopify POS はリアル店舗とオンラインストアで在庫管理や売上管理を一元化できるので非常に便利でした。私の名前は石井里奈です。フェムテックブランドマギを運営しています。
こんな感想をいただきました。Google マイビジネスならおすすめの商品のお知らせを無料で検索結果に投稿できます。Google マイビジネス今すぐ開始。
So you're calling me drunk and you're outside a club and alone in so long. And you hate everyone and you wish I was there. It's no fun going so long. Now you wanna be friends, always out on weekends. And
Do I like Kim Jong-un? What a fucking question. Why are you asking that question, you stupid cunt?
who gave it up and held you up when nobody else
Hello, Hamilton of stuff.
held you up? That was all you did. Who was your biggest fan and oldest friend? Who's already had traded in, still stuck around? But that was all you.
Bang you.
But this is on you.
Are you any relation to
This is on you.
James? Is that James? Or one of Jim's boys? Or girls? Yes, my lady. No more drinks after this one. Am I drunk? Not yet. Am I drunk? Not yet. Not yet. I am from Sheffield, England, but I live in Japan. Where are you from, Mr. Hamilton? Okay, pal. Which part? Need vodka. That could be a good. That could be a good advertising thing.
That could be a good advertising thing.
Which part of you, Britain, are you from, Mr. Hamilton?
Britain, are you from, Mr. Hamilton?
Yes, vodka can be good.
Yes, vodka can be good. Yes, vodka can be good.
But what seems to be happening now is that famous actors, they get in touch, they make a gin or a tequila, then they make it famous, then sell it to a big drinks company.
Then sell it to a big drinks company. Then sell it to a big drinks company. Then sell it to a big drinks company. Then sell it to a big drinks company. Then sell it to a big drinks company.
Oh, Bristol.
Oh, Bristol. Oh, Bristol.
It's not Paul, is it?
It's not Paul, is it? It's not Paul, is it?
Okay, I was on a 4-week course
I was on a 4-week course
in Bristol.
in Bristol. In Bristol.
And I watched a comedian called Mike Harding. A folk singer comedian. In Bristol.
In Bristol.
Guess how long his show was.
Guess how long his show was. Guess how long his show was. Guess how long his show was.
Am I muted?
Am I muted? Am I muted?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Was it the reverberation? Yeah, I was watching. I've got my on the computer. I was watching the broadcast. Do you like Maisie Peters? Vodka. Your phone did a big crime. Oh dear. What do you mean? Everyone's going. If I made eye contact, then you might break my how to get into my computer. You might copy it, a retina scan. The fuck is up with this thing? So, what is happening? Is it getting better in England and America? All right, Tom, just checked in. Or just checking back. I was looking at the computer. Hey. Maybe. I wonder if I can make this beer cold again. I just got a postcard from the police. They're having a good time. Well, in Japan, the COVID cases are dropping, so that's good. And it's under 5,000 now, I think. Corona update in Japan. Let's have a look at the worldometer. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so it's 3,300 new cases, 43 deaths. So maybe, let's see, so we got one more week of this, well, it's not a lockdown, but all the most of the restaurants are closed. So I've just, no, not yet. Maybe next week. Well, I'm going to see my doctor next week, next Saturday. So I'm going to ask him if I can get because my registration for health is in a different city, and I don't want to get it. I don't want to get vaccinated in that city. I'd rather have it in this city where I live. But at the moment, you know, there's like in this area, there's very low cases. Well, that's all going into fucking thing, you know. COVID-19, Aichi Prefecture, that's me. That wasn't very good. Oh, come on, you fucking cunt. So in this area, this is the area of 8 million people, 320 cases. Yeah, that was the worst place, Tokyo, but I think even now Tokyo's doing pretty good. I think it's like maybe my friend said to me this morning 500 cases, which is very good for like out of 27 million people. So hopefully we've got one more week. Are you working today, Tom? I wonder what it is for England and America. Oh, there we go. I can't understand England. They've got like 48 million people inoculated, but still fucking, well, up to yesterday, 30,000 cases a day. Like most of the fucking population's inoculated. So we're still the fourth highest. USA, India, Brazil, and they've all got massive fucking populations. And then just behind us is Russia. Oh, I'm looking at total cases, yeah. Not in this area, no. I just like geeks had it. Dashcam, Jason's had it. But I don't know anyone in this area. Or maybe my friend had it. But he didn't say it was that. He didn't want to say it was that. And I was loading the container within the day before. And then like 3 guys from Africa came to help him. But I didn't help the next day. That's when he got it. But that's the only guy I know. But like I say, Tom, in this area, it's very few. And don't forget, it's like 8 million. So in this town, it's like 50,000. So there's not, you know, in this town, very, very few cases. But the thing is, if someone got you, you wouldn't want to go near them. Oh, you mean for Aichi, 8 million? Why don't you just become Russians? Solves a lot of problem. I saw this in the beer shop yesterday. Manatsu. I don't know what beer she's selling. Now, if you look at all those countries around Russia, you know, on the south, and they've got all that oil. I mean, that was a good reason for Putin to fucking be back in charge, yeah? And it looks like there are some megalomaniacs in that area. I want to be a megalomaniac because I've just had my first taste of crack. I'm trying to think of a film I watched the other week with Bruce Willis. Read something. Yeah, those type of journalists are the best, but also they're very stupid in one way because fucking government, those kinds of governments fucking kill people, and nothing's done about it. I think a few months ago there was a guy in America, and he exposed that the fucking billionaires paid very little tax. And then Mitch McConnell, that cunt in the House, he seemed to think it was more important to catch the person that leaked those details. You know, because he's married into one of those rich fucking families. But there was, I don't know if it was Putin, but there was a journalist that was like going against Putin, and she was killed on his birthday. So I don't know if that was at Putin's behest, or someone like was trying to get in Putin's good books. But she was always causing shit for him, and she was killed. Like I say, on his birthday. Well, you're from America, aren't you, Griffin? So it's still warm, but I had something in the back cupboard the other night. It was fucking, it was too big for a mouse. It was more like a fucking rat or a cat. I once had because I've had mice in here before, and I've caught a few and killed a few. But I was sleeping one afternoon, and I felt this mouse run the entire length of my body from here right down my legs. That's the scariest of. Yeah, it's fucking weird. That it really is fucking weird. It's not a nice feeling. Well, I won on the lottery 1,000 yen. There was a few years ago. There was a film. Well, I think it happens now and again in Australia. They'll have like these mice, fucking swarms, and they open this door, and the door was let's say it was 3 foot high by fucking 3 foot wide, and it was just entire fucking mice. And they just came bolting out of this fucking door. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You would think there'd be like a, I guess when it gets like that, you've got to, well, of course you've got to exterminate them, but what's the best way? What's the best way to stop them fucking breeding? So did you quickly rip off your overalls? That's why you should wear underpants. Fuck, man. But he got these fucking activists in Extinction Rebellion and fucking Insulate Your Home. And these cunts, they're fucking creating havoc on the fucking main roads in England. But see, the problem is, Grayson, what they do is they fucking bite away at the cable. You know, the electricity cable. They bite away at that and they use it to make a nest. And the problem is that sometimes they cause fires, and that's the fucking problem. That's why you've got to get rid of them. what the Extinction Rebellion, they're going about fucking what England should do or Britain should do for the fucking global warming. But the amount of global warming that Britain creates is probably fucking 1%. They're just publicity seeking cunts. And now the second one, offshot of that, is insulate your home. And they had the fucking leader on morning television. He hasn't fucking insulated his home, and he's got one or two more. But the thing, people, you know, it costs like £7,000 to do that. But not only that, it causes fucking, it can cause damp. So it's not the best thing to have done, you know. But like I say, they're just using it as an excuse. You can't say to the government, we're going to fucking close down the roads, and because of an idea that they've had. And especially when it's not thought out whatsoever. Yeah, but you know, it's not like fucking, you know, it's not like Scandinavia, Tom. It gets cold once every fucking 16 years. You mean you mean insulation, not isolation. Two different words. I think when I was working, I was working in Barnsley for Telecom, and I asked for a transfer to the Sheffield installation department, and instead of saying installation, telephone installation, I put fucking insulation. Oops. Hello, Chris. How are you? Oh, it's an autocorrect one. Okay, pal. So I can't remember where you're from, Chris. Remind me, pal. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Where the boat comes in. Yeah, I mean, like I was around when that show came out. I didn't really watch. I think Britain, mainly fucking England, have had all these sitcoms, but I don't think that was one of the best ones. I mean, it's like, you know, the It Ain't Half Hot Mum, Hello Hello, Del Boy. Yeah, there was a bit of an argument a few years ago. Why is that great? Yeah, well, it's fucking things. Yeah, I didn't look into the story, but I saw one person shot 10 people. One person killed, 10 people injured in Tennessee. He fucking locks up all this time, man. It drives fucking people crazy. And in America, where they've got like fucking 3 guns for every person, it's fucking. That's why people don't want to work in fucking shops. And I don't fucking blame them. No, but if everybody shops at Amazon, those poor cunts that work at Amazon are fucking. They fucking run ragged. See, this is the thing at Amazon, is that the managers above, as they go up, the managers above get more and more money for the more and more production. So these managers don't give a fuck, and they'll fucking work these people to fucking death. I saw something about Hello recently where they was talking about banning it because they were upsetting the Germans or something. The Germans were the best part of that show. Was it Gruber, Lieutenant Gruber, the fucking Gestapo guy, and the fucking colonel, and then the general? They were the best ones. You should watch that, Tom, if you haven't seen it. English, it's the English comedy set in France, in a cafe where the cafe owner is working undercover, or the people around him are working undercover as spies, and the cafe is frequented by the Germans. Fucking hilarious show. Oh, you've watched it? Okay, cool. Yeah, they were saying there were some, but it's one, like all this fucking cancel culture, it's just one fucking cunt, male or female or fucking gay, and then and for some reason they go to the newspapers report the fucking problem, and it's just a few people. The majority of people want these shows, want these words, they like it. And we're just listening to one or two fucking cunts. Like fucking Boris Yeltsin. Boris Johnson. All right, Chris, take care. Take care. I'm fucking getting drunk here now, mate. Take care, pal. Why I? All right, man. See you soon. No, but that squeaky wheel is causing a lot of fucking problems, Grayson. That's the problem. And just newspapers, politicians, they pander to the highest voice. When what they should do is what Putin does, fucking shoot them. Yeah, because you get this 1% who's whining, and then if you look at, for example, people that want the rich to pay tax, like Starbucks and fucking Amazon and fucking Apple, there's like fucking 50, 60, 70% want those cocksuckers to pay the right amount of fucking tax, and the government doesn't fucking listen. But yet they'll listen to some fucking faggot on fucking Facebook or fucking Twitter. Anyway, so the good news is with that cunt in fucking London on the M25, they're starting to charge these people with conspiracy to create havoc. So hopefully that'll fucking sort these cocksuckers out. Because if they're facing a 5-year or 10-year fucking jail sentence, that'll fucking soon change their mind. Well, Tom, I don't think it's that they're not right in their head. They just want to fucking... They want to increase subscribers or increase numbers or viewers just so that they can make fucking money. Yeah, that's fucking America, like you say, with the fucking healthcare. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But on the thing, so like if in America, let's say you've got insurance for fucking healthcare, and then what they do, let's say this snake thing in America. So you get bit by a snake, and then they go, "Oh, this doesn't fucking cover your insurance. This insurance doesn't cover this." So what they bring in is they bring another doctor in on someone else, and they say he's a $30,000 bill. These fucking healthcare people or insurance companies or money making bastards, they're fucking evil, man. They're fucking evil. Just because they want, I don't know how they fucking sleep at night. You know that there were two Americans walking through the desert, and they get startled by a snake, and the snake bites one of them on the dick, and so he's going. You got to fucking call an ambulance, call a doctor, and so he call up. He goes, "There's no way we can get you in time." He says, what you've got to do, you've got to suck the poison. You've got to suck the poison out of his dick. And so he looks at his mate, and his mate says, what did he say? What did he say? He says, you're going to die. It's an oldie but a goodie. Have you heard that one before, Grayson? Da, 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 da. Tom, I'm waiting for the lab. Oh dear. It fell on deaf ears. But there could be another side to that, where he gets bit on the arse, and his gay mate says, "The doctor says I've got to suck your cock." Oh dear, I've got to stop drinking alcohol. Tom, I just told a brilliant joke. You'll have to rewind it. 5 people watching. I thought at least one of those 5 people might have said it was funny. So now that's my lotto ticket. I think if I won on the lotto, I'd probably have a fucking heart attack. I can't remember, Tom. I must have been pissed. What was the card about? No, I haven't seen. I've been busy. I haven't seen Iwama-san recently. Maybe I should give him a job at the warehouse cleaning up. What do you think? I wonder if he'd do it. First of all, I've got to clean the fucking front of the truck out so someone can get in. Okay, you remember? Yeah, I remember the changing the motor bit. Yeah, I cleaned this house out once, and then this guy was saying it was his mother's house or something, or his business. A lot of fucking stuff. 250 kilograms of fucking books and magazines. And then he was telling me that he got these 4 cars down the bottom of the fucking peninsula. The cunt never got back to me. One of them was like a Jag. I'm not sure if it's the same about being ridden overseas to like second-hand cars, or like for some reason, and I can't understand why, they're saying that new cars is taking it's a long waiting list for new cars, so people are like buying second-hand cars, and I'm thinking, well, why don't they just stick with the car they've got? Cheers, pal. Make sure you got to get the fucking money first, though, Tom. Oh, did not catch that. Why did you have 4 cars? Did you used to be a car dealer or something, Tom? Okay. No, I think I made a video about this car actually. There was a Volvo. It's been there at least fucking 10 years. And it's at least fucking 5 or 6 years since I made this video. And it was a big blue Volvo, a long one, hatchback. And people wanted to buy it, but this guy would not fucking sell it. It's, you know, I'm talking 5, 6 years ago when I saw tickets on his car from companies that wanted to buy the car. But some people, they know they're not going to fucking get what they want for it, so they just let the car rot or object. What did you have? You'll have a Volvo, Saab. Yeah, I think, yeah. When is he going to send you the money? Well, if you were in the business, I guess you know this guy. They're supposed to be Toyota Celica. They're supposed to be good, aren't they? Did you know that it's one of the, you know, Picasso, and what he used to do, and he never bought drinks or paid for restaurant bills. He would do a photo or a drawing or a painting, and then he would give that to the restaurant owner or to the plumber or to the decorator or whoever. He would never, he would just, because he knew it was fucking worth something. And they became very, very valuable. But the thing was, his descendants, they would like argue with anyone and everyone, saying that's not your fucking property, it's our property. Even though their father had like given the piece of work in good faith to the person that was doing a job for him. And as you know, his paintings became very, very valuable. There was a famous case a few years ago, and a woman that worked at one of the galleries in London, or one of the auction houses, they actually threw a fucking Picasso in the skip. They were clearing something out, they threw a Picasso in, she picked it up and wanted to sell it, and they sued her for the return of the Picasso. But she thinking about it, she could have fucking thrown the Picasso in there herself. And but she won the case, so she got to keep the Picasso. Getting drunk now, Tom? It's still early. Yeah, I just saw a news on the Yahoo when he said, you know, AJ, what's his name, the British boxer, the black British boxer, world champion. And he said that he asked JC for an autograph, and he like looked at him funny. You're the fucking world champion boxer. Punch his fucking face in. Why would you be? I don't get the fucking thing with Jay-Z. Why? I can't understand why he's so fucking, just because he's got some fucking money and he's married to Beyonce. I don't understand why he's so fucking whoever the fuck he thinks he is, or whoever the fuck people think he is. Same with fucking Kanye West. Coolest black dude is probably Denzel Washington, and then the guy from South Africa, the comedian. But Jay-Z, he can't even fucking talk properly. But it's still there, Tom. I'm looking. What am I going to do? YouTube. I'm not even sure what you said there. Nissan Juke. Let's see. I'm not even sure what you said there. Nissan Juke. Now you got to remember, in Japan, they've got most names for cars. They've got so many fucking different names for cars. It's unbelievable. Fucking hell, man. I have never even seen that car before. But it looks pretty shitty. No, I did. That's what I've been doing. But you said electric car. Is it electric? Like, I don't. Well, I've seen. There's one from 2015. I don't know if that's old, but that looks a fucking shite car. That looks like one of the worst cars I've ever fucking seen. What the fuck is that? I'm looking at American prices now. So this is in America. I don't know what that fucking thing is. I wouldn't be seen dead in that. I don't think I would accept a lift in that car. That is one of the most awkward. That looks like the car that fucking Homer Simpson designed. Well, it is. Well, they were right. This is the first time I've seen it. It's fucking horrible. Oh my God. Like I say, that is even worse than Homer Simpson's designed car when Danny DeVito was his lost brother. That's why I haven't seen that car. The Japanese wouldn't be seen dead in it. Oh my God. What the fuck is that? I think that's why he got fucking fired. New BMW, was that bad as well, is it? Hey. Yeah, I think I might have seen that on the roads. Yeah, it looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Okay. No, I haven't heard of that, no. No, look, I'm an old person, so when I have to leave them over there, start fucking Googling it, and then something comes up, like choices come up, then I click on one of those choices, then another choice comes up, then I click on that choice, then another choice comes up. So if you want me to look at it, put a link in the comments, then I can click on the link, but it just tires me out. And this is what you do, you know, like Google is bullshit, because you Google something and all that comes up is the fucking ads that pay the most money or the best SEO. They come up, and that's just fucking bullshit, or it's fucking the ones that want you to pay money. So I never go to, when something comes up, I never fucking click on the first or second or third fucking thing that comes up. Never. Google does not give a fuck now. No, they won't. They won't put up all the searches. Try doing a search for fucking Jennifer Lawrence's pussy. Doesn't come up. Also, what I think they do now, for example, if there's some fucking scam artist and then you type in someone that's trying to sell something and you type in, like, for example, ABC company scam, ABC company fucking disloyal, ABC company unfaithful, I'm sure that they offer a service where those fucking searches will not come up. I'm not kidding you. So they're just like being complicit in fucking letting fucking dodgy companies show their fucking businesses on Google, but they don't show the fucking people that have fucking had bad business with these companies. Because I'm sure there is a fucking, when you advertise on Google, I am sure there is a fucking service where you can pay for this, which eliminates all fucking negative things about the things you're trying to sell. Just fucking done that, he does. Oh, cheers, Tom. I need a pen to write that down. Web crawler, okay. Petrol panic buying in England. We're just going to type it in thinking now. That's funny, that, Tom. I wonder if Americans know what a larder is. American champagne. Fucking hell. So rare I fucking have champagne. I mean Coca-Cola. This morning I had like, yesterday I had a Burger King and then I bought a bottle of Coca-Cola. I only drank half of it. And this is why when I went to America and I just saw like a litre cup of fucking Coca-Cola. You would have thought that the fucking local councils would have outlawed that. The future Queen of England is playing tennis with the Chinese Romanian girl. Oh really? I've never heard of Russian champagne before. I'd like to try. Oh, do they export it? Yeah, I've never seen it, mate. I've seen all kinds of champagne in the shops, but not that one. I would like to try it, of course. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. I think I'm going to get a bottle of light beer. Yeah, just fly to Russia, just like that. Yeah, well, I think it might be more beneficial and time-saving and money-saving to have some shipped here or something, or find out where they sell it in Japan. Just type in Russian champagne in Japan. I'll have to, because Jason should know. These things are getting longer. Yeah, I think I'll stop drinking. Oh, is who in Japan? No, not yet. He's trying to get here, but not sure what the current regulations are about people entering Japan. I think at the moment it's just Japanese nationals. I think he wants to come here, but Eh? I don't know what you're referring to there, Tom. Yeah, sure. No, I don't think bicycling is bad for the environment, but I think bicyclists or cyclists in London, they're cunts. You know, they're just a pain in the fucking arse. I pulled up on the road in the fucking fields about a mile from here because I think I wanted to adjust something in the truck or something like that. And this fucking cyclist went fucking whizzing past and shouted something in the fucking door. And they just think they're fucking hard done by. They think they're fucking heroes. And I'm just glad that like 8 to 10 get fucking crushed in London each year. Yeah, the most cycles I ever saw was in Oxford. When I was doing doing a parachute course. I just couldn't believe the number of fucking bicycles. Because it's flat, but in my city, we've got 7 hills. People don't use bicycles. Flat countries, yeah, not a fucking problem. I'm fucking cycling up a fucking 3-mile fucking hill. Wad up. Oh dear. We've got a new speaker. The only person I like here saying wad up is Anne-Marie. Which reminds me, I haven't listened to her songs recently. $300 meters, wow. When I was, I don't know what offers that, Tom. When I was, I used to look after the kids while the wife worked, and then I would cycle to Nagoya for a drink. About 35 kilometers round trip. I used to do that twice a week. I used to cycle to work as well to Nagoya. That was about fucking 35k. Then I would cycle to Nagoya for a drink, 35 kilometers. And that's on a fucking Mamacharin. You know, that's not on a racing bike, that's just on a Mamacharin. 35 kilometers. Yeah, I must have missed that somewhere. Oh, I'll have to say, well, you know, like, I don't mind Clarkson, he's a funny guy. Tom, there's no way I'll be wearing a fucking bikini for a fucking $100. $1,000 maybe. $100. It's a word, it's called pride. Fucking $100 for a bikini. Fucking hell. What about if I shit on top of a police car for $100? Something like that. I've been watching Maisie Peters recently, and I've been a bit lax on all the other girl singers that I know. Right then, guys, one last drink, which I've got to go to the shops for. Konbanwa from Salam Alaikum. That guy. Yeah, I think I finished work. And then I had a small can of beer. A Chew High small can of beer. No, I really haven't had too much. Just tired. All right, Hamilton stuff. That Islam guy. And who was else before? Lewis Curran. I don't know where Lewis is from. I don't know if he's been here before. But next time, Lewis, take care, pal. I'm going to have a beer then, maybe. We spoke Leeds. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting pissed, man. When you were talking about my ex-girlfriend in Leeds. My brother's got a tile company in Leeds. He's got 5 tile companies. He's got 5 tile companies, probably a monthly wage bill of £300,000, but he couldn't send me £1,000, the cunt. He got jailed. Tell me what he got jailed for next time. Battery's just dying now. Tom, let me know what you got jail for. Battery's dead. Oh.